And it's great to have you with us. Good morning, America. Diane Sawyer with Chris Cuomo. As you know, Robin is off on this Tuesday, July 8th, 2008, and you are about to hear from a real American original this morning, talking tough about America's #1 problem. You talked to T. Boone Pickens, who made his fortune riding gas prices up.
He knows oil very well, and he says there is indeed a solution to our gas crisis, and even better, it's right here at home. And I'll tell you, it's not just Pickens. He has some of the smartest minds in the country who say he might be onto something here. So we're all aware of rising gas and oil prices, right? What remains a mystery is what can be done to fix the problem. Enter T. Boone Pickens, who made billions of dollars in the oil business. The 80-year-old says he knows how we got into this mess, and he has a plan to fix the problem and get us off of foreign oil. I spoke with him as part of our Laying It on the Line series.
We are in an emergency. There's no question about it. And so something has to be done about it. It's $700 billion is what we're paying now for foreign oil. And we're paying for both sides of the war by the purchase of foreign oil.
Why has America become so dependent on foreign oil?
One word, is that all I get?
No, you get as many as you like.
I know, but I just want one. Leadership. If you go back to Nixon in '70, we were importing 24% of our oil. 1991, in the Gulf War, we were importing 42%. And now, in 2008, we're coming up on 70%. I mean, the curve is like that. I mean, it's incredibly stupid on our part. You know, you're $2 for a long time, $1.50 for a long time. Then you kind of just sort of drifted up. And $3 was sort of, well, you know, that's, we can live with that. Now it's $4. Well, we can't live with that. And people don't want that now. So you haven't had the pressure on the politicians or the companies or the automakers. They're all of us. I mean, you know, I'm not saying you guys caused it. I'm saying we caused it. All of us did. It's
well,
our
you're an
problem.
oil man. You should have more fingers pointed at you than pointed at the media, right?
Okay. That maybe point at me. I don't care.
What did I do? We're the media. We just talk to you guys.
Yeah. They've been led to believe. I'm not saying anybody lied to them, but they've been led to believe that the price of gasoline is going to come down.
Yes, that is the feeling, that it will come down at some point when the economy rights itself.
Everything will be back.
What does it mean to you when people say, well, we have to go to OPEC and have them produce more? They have a lot more.
It's a joke. OPEC's producing all they can produce. They're just stringing you. I mean, can you imagine that King Abdullah says, well, we're going to increase 200,000 barrels a day. You know what that said to me was?
What?
He doesn't have much oil.
So this is real. This price isn't just going to come down. No. There's no easy fix that deals with the markets that can bring the price down.
No.
T. Boone Pickens says there is a solution. Americans can reduce their addiction to foreign oil by using two forms of energy we already have in abundance: natural gas for the short term and wind for the long term. You say that America could be the Saudi Arabia of wind. What does that mean?
It means we've got more wind than anybody else in the world, just like they have more oil.
And you're betting big on this.
I think that's the future of this country.
You see the wind as the new cash crop for the rural sector?
Absolutely, I do. We're building a 4,000 megawatt wind farm at Pampa, Texas. It'll be the biggest. So Pampa will become the wind capital of the world.
22% of our electricity is currently generated by power plants using natural gas. Pickens wants to replace that 22% with the power he believes can be harnessed by wind energy. So in turn, we can use that natural gas to power planes, trains, trucks, and cars instead of foreign oil.
It's cheaper, it's cleaner, it's abundant, and it's domestic.
What do you think the chance is that any of it gets implemented in our political reality that we have in this country? John McCain, Barack Obama, whoever it is that you put in the White House, what's the chance that we really see someone run from the oil companies and say, I'm going a new way?
The oil companies own 50% of the natural gas in the United States.
You think they'd like the Pickens plan? The oil companies?
Well, you know what, if I was talking to them and I said this, they said I don't like it, I said, okay, what's your plan?
Yeah, if I'm the oil company, I say, here's a check for your campaign, talk about something else. I like the price of oil. It's high.
I know, but I'm saying.
Pickens says he understands the realities of politics and money, and that's why he wants to take his plan directly to the people, because they're the ones who are going to keep feeling the pain no matter who's in office. And if nothing changes, and leadership, whoever it is, gets into the White House, doesn't aggressively go after this, A year from now, you think we're looking at $6 gas?
I do.
A year from now, you think we're looking at $200 oil?
I think that'll be the case.
You think anything's going to change?
Chris, I'll tell you what, a year from now, let's put the date down. This is the day before my mother's birthday, so it's July 7th. I think that you will find that it has moved in the right direction. We're going to feel better about ourselves because we know we can get out of the trap.
Is it still cost effective to do it?
Oh yeah, man. Now you got a plan. A fool with a plan is better than a genius with no plan. And we look like fools without a plan. Is the way we've been operating for 40 years.
This is a great line. Some have accused him saying, oh, you're trying to make money off this. He says, I have enough money. I'm putting my own money into a public awareness campaign. He also says there's not enough oil here to drill, so that's not the solution.
But he says if we don't get on top of it, in a year, it's going to be $6, $7.
$6 at least. He says there might be market fluctuations, but the demand's not going down. There's not enough supply.
It's not going down.
It won't.
All right. Thanks, Chris. And thank you, T. Boone. I just like saying T. Boone. I don't know why.